Hey guys, it's here bringing you another video. Welcome back to Unranked to Master EU Northeast Edition. Today you're playing Cassio. This was donated from Soraka Amelia, so thank you very much, Soraka, for the donation. Slight negative, I thought I was against a Silas, so in my runes I actually have taken Magic Resist, and I'm against a EUNE. It's not a complete disaster, because EUNE actually does do a bit of magic damage, but obviously it is mainly AD. The damage though, the comps and stuff, it's a low diamond, actually low to mid diamond game. Everybody on my team is diamond 3, so that's actually mid diamond-ish. One trick Tristana, main pick by enemy, but still plays a bit of Jinx, doesn't play Tristana. Vulnerable laner, dies, but is duo with the jungler, so it's likely that I'm going to get camped probably. Dragon Slayer jungler. My Nocturne though, Godlike Nocturne, Zinzao Stomper, 107 games. Within the last 30 days, that's that top box, 70% win rate. That's mad. And then Renekton against Silas. I don't know how that's going to go. Look at Silas's KD. Absolutely mad. Not too surprising. But yeah. Question of the day, what we're actually going to talk about, is me and my Twitch chat. Basically, we got into this game, and one of the teammates, I think it was the jungler, did a Discord link. And I'm like, oh god, no. So that is what some people do in solo queue. I don't know if you guys have obviously experienced that, but some people are putting Discord links and getting their teammates to join. I think most people don't join on average, but then I did a poll, and we have about 200 viewers. I've just started the stream today, so about 200 people voted. Well, actually, I don't know how many people voted, but 200 people are watching. And in everybody that voted, it was an 80% ratio of no. Would they want voice in League of Legends? And 80% said no. That does seem, I would say, the general consensus of everywhere that I've seen talking about voice chat, whether it be on Reddit or Twitter and stuff like that. It does seem about 80% people would not want it, and then about 20% would want it. But that 20%, you know, especially I would say on Twitter, they do seem to be the vocal minority. That they're very vocal about it. And generally, I've seen the consensus, more very high rating players want it than like any other kind of portion of the game. But I personally would not want it. I've always gone by the principle, if Riot can't control toxicity in a chat system that is like very evidential of like, that is toxic what that person said, and they don't have control over that, how the hell would they have any control over a voice system? That is my biggest concern. But yeah. But I don't think it'd be great. Like, a lot of people say, like, oh, you know, oh, it might reduce toxicity because, like, a lot of toxic people, you know, making a stereotype here. A lot of toxic people in video games aren't the most confident people in real life, because, you know, they're anonymous behind a screen, and that's where a lot of their toxicity will actually lie, is that they're anonymous. They don't have a voice. They can say anything and type anything without much consequences. But the moment you'll introduce a microphone, they lose a lot of confidence. The counter to that is, I played Xbox 360 back in the day, like that's what I was, and they were really toxic. I don't think voice chat does really anything to that, personally. But yeah, and you know, judging off other games, a lot of other games with voice chat are also quite toxic. So I don't think it would reduce toxicity per se, personally. But it's a conversation that is practically always going to be around in the League of Legends world. But yeah. Okay. So obviously the positive of EUNE is he doesn't have mana, so that looks good maybe in bot lane. Okay, Rel died. Not good. Hopefully Trist is dead though. Maybe, maybe not. Nope. So Rel died while my jungler was ganking. And Renekton's dead to a Silas. Early game champion, by the way. Early game champion that's bought a cull. I'm guessing that guy doesn't play. And he's dead. Okay. Yeah, I'm guessing that guy does not play Renekton. But yeah, no, Twitch chat is talking about it. There is there is a lot of negatives to voice chat that you just can't control. A lot of people in my chat are just kind of mentioning, like, you know, if you're a, if you're a female or, you know, with a different type of voice, then you bring attention that you may not want when you're just playing a video game, which is very true. Good gank. Blue buff Cassiopeia early is legit really good. This champion mana costs are absolutely nuts because she can spam so much, so the fact that I can have a blue buff early is, like, very nice. Comp-wise, again, Sylas is even building tank and probably does more damage than Renekton. Wouldn't surprise me. Rel's dead. Zin's probably doing dragon if I had to guess, by the way. Because Nocturne they can see as top.
I'll be back soon. Miss me.
Yep. Yeah, that is true. Someone in Twitch chat just said, unfortunately, you know, there are, even though, you know, it's annoying and sad, there are not nice people in the world, so don't randomly just click a Discord link. Because clicking a link from people you don't actually know can actually do bad things to your computer, for example. Hey, Spoon. Spoon, 11 months tier 1. Says, haven't been able to watch as much because of work. Hope all has been well. It's been pretty good. No worries. Again, work is very important, obviously. Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, this EUNE's not very good. But I don't know if it really matters, because when EUNE gets an item, he just does 1,000,000 damage anyway. In theory, though, Cass should be pretty good this game. Yeah, going for you. Let's go, dude. Get wrecked. They just walked into that. Mash that E button, yeah.
But I'm never gone.
Renekton. How does it, like... Again, maybe it's just how stupid Sylas is as a champion, but... The fact that a Renekton cannot beat a Sylas in early lane phase is ridiculous. That's legit what Renekton is designed for. Ah! I didn't... Ugh. But yeah, I picked Cassio, by the way, this game. You're like, why Cassio, Huz? Well, when she did get a buff recently, but the bigger thing... Go on, lads. Get that kill. Get that kill. That healing, wow. And that got nerfed. Yes, Renekton. Good. Look at the enemy comp. Cassio is legit amazing into the enemy comp. Like, I'm not even kidding. They all just have to basically walk into me. This duo. So again, these two are duo, remember?
Such unrefined creatures.
But yeah, they have to walk. They have to like walk into a Cassiopeia. Like what you just saw. They have to do that in like late game, is that they have to walk forward. They're a melee comp, and you're going to walk into a Cass. Okay. Good luck with that. I am expecting a gank, by the way. But yeah, I have TP, by the way, so I don't even have Ignite. He's running Ignite. Oh, he dodged it. How would my bot... Wait. My bot lane ganked and they're losing the 3v2. They're legit losing 3v2. How? How are they that weak? They legit lost a 3v2. Like, all three of them just died. What? How? We've had a lot of this recently.
We all wear masks, some better than others. Keep your enemies close and lean closer.
Zin had to be there. God damn it. Jeppers, 16 months tier 1 says, hi Huzzy, hope you're doing well. Best of luck in the ranked games today. Thank you. Well, I'm trying to carry this game. We trying. Hopefully Nocturne gets that kill. That healing. That got nerfed. There's like no way that like got nerfed. They get Dragon. And Yone being Yone. That champion is so dumb. Like, that's the one thing I don't like about Yone, and I guess Yasuo has the same thing. They can be terrible at the champion. They can feed, they can lose lane, and it just doesn't seem it matters. Ugh. It's just so annoying.
Not so easy to get out of your system.
Don't know if we're winning this game though, folks. But again, still can be a video. Bot lane is just, they're getting annihilated. And it's not the fact that they haven't had even help. Nocturne's been bot. They've lost every time Nocturne's been bot. I didn't get any gold. That's lame. Go on, win it. Do something. Yay! I think they're winning. They did it! They won a 2v3. Did I miss that just straight up? I think I missed that, like, just straight up missed. Oh, I could have played that better. I was a bit greedy trying to get multiple kills when I just should have focused on not the Janna. I think if I didn't go for the Janna for a split second, I would have been able to kill the Xin. And the Yone was dead. Hey, champ! Just had your first exam now done? Oh my god, is it exam season? Oh my god, I think it might be. Jeez, well yeah, if anyone is having exams in the near future, good luck, my dudes. Or dudettes. Well, dudes is for everybody, but you know what I mean. Good luck. Do the best you can. But it's also worth knowing... Oh, it's second chances on exam? Oh, right, okay. It's also worth knowing... Oh, yeah, because GCSE results or something like that happened. Don't think that everything is crazy bad, etc. if you don't get the results you need or what you really wanted. Like, life is full of opportunities, and some of them will come from school in the early stages, but not all of them. A lot of very successful people didn't do the best in school. You know, you can still do great in life without having every single thing being an A or whatever. You can do good. Oh, I hate Silas. But it's fine. I died for 2, and we should get 3. Nice. That's fine. I'll take it. Can I see cast runes? So, Conqueror, Presence of Mind, Tenacity, Coup de Grace, Taste of Blood, Ravenous Hunter, AP. I have Magic Resist. I wish I had Armor, because it would help me against these two more. But I thought I was against a Silas in mid, because I've seen more Silas's mid and then Yone's top, but that's not what they're doing. We need to get this dragon, by the way. But I will say, I do, you know, with everything that's happened in the last year and a half, nearly 2 years, I do sometimes think about students. Like, you guys have had it really weird. A lot of you are probably quite young. You're in the education world, and you know, you've had to do remote learning, which I never had to do. Like, there's many things that, like, you've had a bit weird. So I do feel for you guys for sure.
I know what everyone wants.
Okay, I'm really strong. Zin wants this. He's seen, again, his whole jungle playstyle is killing dragons, so we need to get rid of that, man. Yeah, this Yone ain't great. Again, does it matter? Probably not. Alright. Good that we got that dragon, because we didn't get either of the first two.
Your turret has been destroyed.
One touch.
I bet the enemy team were annoyed that Silas didn't group then, to be honest. He can't be top lane still. Oh my god, he's still top lane. What is he doing?
No.
He's dead.
Flexible.
An enemy has been slain.
And Zin was in mid again anyway. Oh, Yone. Very skillful champion. He didn't even use ult, did he? No. Didn't even need to use ult to kill somebody. Okay. Love it.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I guess I need to go Zhonya's next. Just to get that armor in. What was the damage? So again, that's physical, that's magic, that's true. Because again, he has true damage for some reason. It does feel like majority of new champions have true damage. Is that wrong? Is that right? No. Such a dumb... Look how dumb that champion is. Nothing he did there was actually skillful. He just pressed a few buttons and it did it all for him. Oh.
Killing spree.
God dang. Whoa. Why is she there? Oh. She's definitely dead. Ah, I wanted the Janna. Oh, I got the Janna! My dot killed her! Whoa! I'm surprised about that.
Destroy them from the inside out.
Okay, that's good.
Trust what you see.
2 kills and the tower. Very nice.
I may leave, but I'm
Do 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 do. Do. You don't think Yone's broken even a high tier? I do.
attentions are needed elsewhere.
I think he's just very unhealthy. But again, that's the cool thing. We all can have our own opinion, and that is okay. Again, it's just the combo
Is an opportunity.
that I've mentioned many times this season. Is Yone is the typical, for how easy he is to pull off, he just does too much. That is, to me, the ultimate, like, how do you describe Season 11 in a nutshell? That. For how easy things are to pull off, it does too much damage, it does too much good things. You can one-shot people without your ultimate in a lot of cases, on a lot of champions nowadays. Like, all of that stuff, like, it's just too easy. That still tethered. Wow. That might have been the longest fear tether I've ever seen.
Do not tempt a viper.
I think that's going bad in bot lane, by the way. Yeah. Oof. We need some survivability before we... Oh, good recovery.
Keep your enemies close and me closer.
He was going to press the R button and I would have been dead.
Violence is so messy.
Hey, Seed the Smith. Yeah, I need to go over there, but... Again, it's worth Infernal, isn't it? Maybe Renekton shouldn't have TP'd. Maybe Renekton should have gone top, and then he could have actually TP'd to Dragon, because he just used TP randomly to go to mid. Not a great TP. They also could just randomly do Dragon. Okay, they're not, because he's here. Yeah, if Yone's out of position again, then cool. The last 2 Dragons, they would have had somebody
Not so.
not actually be at the Dragon. Oh, he doesn't have Smite. Do we even want to risk it? Okay, nice. That's really bad by the enemy team. They're just not grouping for Dragon. Bet, because again, on the profile, the Xin had Dragon Killer, right? I bet he's annoyed by that. I did so much damage that team fight. Wow. There we go. Can we do Baron from that? The only thing, I'm low. It would be not. Imagine if I had TP right now. If I had TP, I'd go back, get full health, and voila. Wait, I'm gonna heal. Goddamn Yone. Alright, we're good, we're good. Now they can do it. Oh. Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good. They're TPing. Well, we're fine. Oh, they're doing it really slow. Yeah, they need to back off. They're doing it way too slow. Kill him. Now turn, now turn, now turn. Nice. Yeah, he ain't incredibly smart. It's all happening here. Silas is doing Silas things. They got him. Alright. We can't get Baron. Our DPS, like, if I was there and alive and babam, then I would have probably been good, but... Interesting choice, Trist. So she's trying to split push on Trist. Hey, Glacy. She was 4 and like the Trist is pretty strong. She's 50 farm up her opponent, and she's at the time she was 4 and 1. But Cassio, dude, if she lands the ulti, you're just probably dead. Yeah, again, there are some people in chat trying to defend Yone, but they're Yone players. Like, anybody, it could replace champion name. If anybody, if people are annoyed by a champion, the people that are going to defend it are the people that play that champion, so it's kind of pointless. That's just a given. It's fine to have, like, a champion you love and you like, and you're always going to be biased towards it. You're going to think, oh, it's not easy to play, or it's not, you know, unhealthy for the game. You're always going to think of it in a positive light. They didn't need to go that deep, by the way, because he was going to spring back. They should have just came, like, they should have not gone that deep for it. I consider Cassio a strong anti-mid laner this season. She counters the meta. The meta of, like, melee champions in mid. She counters that really hard.
Like what you see?
Spread out. I think he's going to loop back this way.
I know what everyone wants.
I got one shot. I got one shot, dude. Oh, he has one complete. He has the Andre, the not burst item. He has a dot item. Oh, very healthy. Oh. That burst. Again, go. Oh no, he has Stride Breaker. Whoa, careful. This Triss is legit split pushing. That's bizarre. Maybe she's just frustrated by the game or something. Season of damage? Yeah. Yeah. There's no doubt that this season is the highest damage season in League history. No doubt. I don't think Riot would disagree with that.
What I could offer.
Also, I got Baron. That's nice. You don't think the Triss trusts her team? Yeah, it kind of feels like that. But she's also, I would say, definitely losing her team the game by split pushing.
No.
Renekton back off. Blue? Damn, I haven't had really blue this game. And now she's top. Okay, yeah, the enemy bot is half trolling. Because, like, the fact that you're not grouping on what is another Infernal is a little bit crazy. Hey, Weber. I'm going to go top. My team have got it. There's two people top lane, and I'm pretty sure I can kill top lane if I land my ult.
Killing spree.
And they're going to snowball mid anyway. Yeah, they're good, they're good. I can just stop this.
If you don't control things,
Shut down.
She's still top lane. Why are you still top? Your team is dead. Again, this is not bad for us. It's weird and frustrating, but it's odd. There's no logical reason that she'd still be top lane. That's why I'm like, oh, I can just go all in for the Janna. She based late. She, like, the Tristana based and Janna didn't base yet. Nope. Trist was still top lane. And I nearly beat them. If there wasn't an exhaust, I would have killed the Trist easily. What are they doing? That healing! Oh, God! Oh, you're dead. Yeah, that was pointless. This Trist has a very odd, but, like, not good playstyle. But, I don't know. We should win this game quite easily. Another big push. And, well, we've already got the inhib, so we've got pressure now from supers. We should be alright. I'm going to need a new E key after this game. Yeah, that is one of the things with Cass. You are spamming the E key. Also, Riley would be fantastic when I get that. Again, basically an all-melee team, Tristana's going to jump on top of you. Having a Riley is so high value. You're slowing everybody. as he can.
Problem is an opportunity.
Yeah. This must be warded in this jungle.
Do not.
Oh, they're split pushing bot lane. What a bizarre.
Keep your enemies close.
I would practically call what they're doing trolling.
Team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Well done, the enemy bot lane. Good job.
Has destroyed a turret.
Well, I'd be pretty annoyed if I was their team. Like, these guys, they've died a lot and stuff, but they literally, the Trist 100% abandoned them earlier, and now the Janna did too. That's a bit weird. Well, like, what's your opinion on that, everybody? Like, that's a bit odd. In one way, people are like, Tristana's doing that because she doesn't trust her team. She's trying to make something happen. But in the same reflection, like, you know, she just lost her team the game, you know? Like, legit. So, I don't know. Anybody deserve this? No one stands out to me that they deserve this, personally. I'm going to give it to the Rel. Out of simple case, supports don't get honoured that much. I presume that's bad, swear words and stuff. It's in a language I don't know. We went 7, 6, 11, plus 19, and damage-wise doing the most damage in the game. EUNE, again, even though the guy fed, he did that much damage. So yeah, EUNE did the second most, Sylas did the third. Again, that fed Tristana, by the way, she was like the fed one, and this is kind of the point, did the least damage out of any carries because she never was involved. And she was strong, you know? She had how much farm? She had nearly 300 farm. She was 5'2", had good items, and it was pointless because she never used it. I don't know. Very weird. But that is going to be it. If you guys enjoyed this victory, just to also show like Cassio is very good into the current meta. Yes, it's not bulletproof. There are still strong champions, I would say, in the meta, and some of them have been apparently nerfed, like Sylas, cough. Again, worth also knowing, remember that the recent Sylas nerf, a Sylas main said it's actually a buff. That they nerfed the heal, but buffed the Q damage. The heal is still crazy amount, and the Q now does more damage. So like the Sylas main was like, it's actually a buff. But yeah, that is going to be it. If you guys did enjoy, do throw a like on it, throw a comment, throw a subscribe. See you guys next time. Goodbye.